Okay, so what would be interesting for you to keep in mind if you haven't yet caught on yet, I've got on my playlist um, a title called This Right, Another Seer. Open that up and then look for the video. It should be the top one that says the fifth element. And if you've been catching what I've been saying lately, you know that that represents the 5D. That's the consciousness that inhabits the material matter. So we are the fifth element. Now, the fifth element is supposed to be walking the water line, the consciousness of man. So that's going to be the river. That's Jesus Christ. Well, by us walking the water line, we keep them sealed. But by us coming off this water line and they disturbing it, they can come through. That's what that whole song is all about. Why can I cross the river? That's basically the fallen prince's perspective of him wanting to come through into this material world. And he's done all this stuff. He's conquered crown, country, and throne. You know, he's braved the icy winds and fire. You know, that's him. Okay? So you'll get a unique perspective, and it will help you visualize the fullness and the very serious magnitude of what I am really painstakingly, patiently trying to share with you guys. Okay? I know it's a lot to take in. It's not my fault, though. It's not my fault. It's just, I'm just happy enough that God has given me the ability to be able to visualize all of this and put it into words and be able to explain it. Okay? So, you know, if you can't grasp the fullness, all you got to do is just grasp the fullness. And that's Jesus Christ is the fullness. And then you will grasp the rest of it, I promise you. Just get that. Jesus Christ is absolutely perfect. And that's what's going to carry you through. Okay? Really, the information I'm trying to share here is for you to be teachers when this time comes. When they do flip the script, that there's going to be people that do know the rest of the story. And that do know the nature and the condition of the Bible. And they do know the nature and the condition of the love of Jesus Christ. Okay? So that is not going to be lost when they flip this script. And then, of course, they cause their damage. All right, here we go. Line 7, or no, starting at line 6, this is our Freemasonic connection. They reap every one his corn in the field, and they gather the vintage of the wicked. Gathering the vintage of the wicked. Now watch, we're going to connect this Freemasonry thing. I'm going to tell you how to do it yourself. Keep in mind, corn right here. Next thing I got to tell you. And they gather the vintage of the wicked. That's them that have been gathering this DNA throughout all of these world ages. That's exactly right. They've been pillaging and plundering these archaeological sites looking for those rings, the Lord of the Rings, so that when they can get all these rings, these genetic codes, they can put this being, the fallen prince, into a material form. That's what it is. They gather the vintage, the ancient of the wicked. And of course, CERN is the fulfillment and the culmination of trying to bring this thing together. They cause the naked to lodge without clothing, that they have no covering in the cold. Well, that's taking your spiritual armor away from you, that you're going to be naked in the material world, and of course, now you're going to be in the cold. All right, now I'm going to have to skip through and just get you to the connection here with who these Freemasons are. Now, of course, not all Freemasons are bad. Some Freemasons don't even realize the organization is under deception. We're talking about the ones that are fostering the deception here. The legitimate secret society occultists that are working within the Freemasonic organization for the world's overthrow, if you will. They pluck the fatherless from the breast. Once again, they are trying to remove those that don't have a father, that don't know God, that don't know Jesus Christ. They're plucking them from the breast of truth. And they take a pledge of the poor. Well, what are the Masons? What are these societies these Masons hide behind? They hide behind altruism, charity. That's it right there. And it says, they cause him to go naked without clothing. Once again, they want us naked. And they take away the sheaf from the hungry. Look up sheaf, Google sheaf for Freemasonry, and you're going to see that it's that bundle of grain. They're trying to take this grain, this food away from you, which make oil within their walls and tread their wine presses and suffer thirst. Look up Freemason harvest, oil, wine, and corn, and then connect it to the sheaf, and you'll see exactly what we're talking about here. So they want you to make the oil within their walls and tread their wine presses. I'll be back.